Right, Japan. A country that's both instantly recognizable and endlessly surprising. Even before you set foot here, you think you know what's coming. Images of cherry blossoms, samurai, and high-speed trains fill your mind. But the reality is so much richer, so much more layered, than any postcard or travel guide could ever capture. You arrive thinking you know what to expect. Sushi, bullet trains, neon lights, the familiar icons are all here, and they're every bit as dazzling as you imagined. The food is an art form. The trains glide by with silent precision, and the city pulses with a neon energy that feels almost futuristic. But the reality is a place where ancient temples stand beside futuristic skyscrapers and tradition dances with pop culture. In one glance you might see a centuries-old shrine nestled in the shadow of a glass tower, or a kimono-clad woman waiting for a robot to serve her tea. The old and the new don't just coexist. They seem to amplify each other, creating a harmony that's uniquely Japanese. Order and efficiency greet you at every turn, but just as you settle in, Japan surprises you. A businessman bows to a cartoon mascot. A vending machine dispenses hot soup. It's a place where the serious and the silly are never far apart, and where the unexpected is always waiting around the corner. It's a country obsessed with rules, yet equally obsessed with cuteness and whimsy. School children march in perfect lines, but their backpacks are adorned with plush toys. Offices run like clockwork, but the break rooms are filled with cartoon characters and playful snacks. There's a sense that order and playfulness are not opposites here, but partners in daily life. My first days here were a blur of confusion and delight, strangers helping with train tickets, cafes where you sip coffee with an owl perched nearby. Every moment felt like an invitation to see the world differently, to let go of what I thought I knew, and embrace the unexpected kindness and creativity that seemed to be everywhere. Every oddity has a story, and the logic behind it is always more interesting than you'd guess. Why are there so many vending machines? Why do people line up so patiently even when no one is watching? Each answer reveals a little more about the culture, the history, and the values that shape daily life here. This essay is my attempt to peel back a few of those layers, to look beyond the surface and share the moments, big and small, that make Japan such a fascinating place to explore. I want to capture not just what you see, but what you feel when you're here, the sense of wonder, the curiosity, the gentle confusion that turns into understanding. We'll explore the big things, technology, tradition, and the small peculiar details that reveal the heart of Japan. From robots pouring tea to centuries-old rituals performed with quiet grace, every detail tells a story about who the Japanese are and how they see the world. Because here it's often the little things that tell the biggest stories, the charm tied to a backpack, the careful wrapping of a gift, the smile exchanged between strangers. These are the moments that linger long after you leave. Let's begin the adventure and see what stories Japan has to share. Daily life in Japan is a seamless blend of old and new. Mornings might start with a centuries-old breakfast, but the day quickly shifts to high-tech convenience. Smartphones plan routes, doors lock themselves, homes mix tatami rooms for tea ceremonies with kitchens full of talking rice cookers and high-tech toilets. Office life is rooted in tradition but drives global innovation. After work, a quick prayer at a shrine connects the modern worker to ancient rituals. Dinner could be a convenience store feast or a traditional meal, both prepared with care. Evenings end with manga on a tablet and sleep on a futon. This is Japan's rhythm, honoring the past, embracing the future, and making it all work. Japan has perfected convenience, often with a quirky twist. Everyday life is filled with ingenious solutions, self-stirring mugs, umbrella stands, and of course, the legendary vending machines. Here, vending machines offer everything from hot coffee to fresh eggs, flowers, and even neckties. Themed cafes turn a simple drink into an experience. Pet an owl, sip with a hedgehog, or dine in a ninja lair. Fashion in Harajuku is a riot of creativity, mixing punk, goth, and tradition. Eccentricity isn't just for show, it's woven into daily life. Japan's genius is making the mundane magical. Convenience and surprise are everywhere. It's a country that never stops delighting. Public transport in Japan is a revelation. From the moment you step into a Japanese train station, you're swept into a world where efficiency and respect are woven into the very fabric of daily life. The stations themselves are marvels of organization, with clear signage, helpful staff, and a sense of calm even during the busiest rush hours. Trains run with astonishing punctuality. If delayed by a minute, it's national news. Conductors apologize for even the briefest holdup, and announcements are made with genuine regret. This dedication to time isn't just about efficiency, it's a sign of respect for every passenger's day. The Shinkansen or bullet train glides across the country at breathtaking speed, yet the ride is calm and silent. These trains are technological marvels, connecting distant cities in mere hours, and their smoothness makes you forget you're traveling at over 300 kilometers per hour. Inside, there's order, hushed voices, spotless carriages, and polite queues. People line up patiently, never pushing or shoving, and everyone seems to know exactly where to stand and when to board. Passengers follow an unspoken code: no loud calls, no mess, always considerate. Eating is done quietly, and phone conversations are kept to a minimum or taken to designated areas, ensuring a peaceful environment for all. This collective courtesy makes travel serene, not stressful. Whether you're reading, napping, or simply gazing out the window, you're surrounded by a sense of mutual respect that's rare in crowded cities. Politeness is everywhere. Shop assistants bow, taxi drivers wear white gloves, strangers help lost tourists. Even in the busiest places, kindness and helpfulness are the norm, not the exception. Social harmony is the oil that keeps Japan's urban life running smoothly. People move together with a sense of shared purpose, making even the most crowded spaces feel manageable and safe. It's a powerful lesson in how a little consideration goes a long way. Small gestures, like giving up a seat or helping someone with directions, are part of everyday life. Here, public spaces are shared with respect. Cleanliness is a collective responsibility, and everyone does their part to keep stations, trains, and parks pristine. It's public transport as it should be, a seamless blend of efficiency, respect, and harmony that leaves a lasting impression on anyone who experiences it. Japanese food is a universe of its own, far beyond sushi and ramen. Every meal, from a humble noodle stall to a lavish kaiseki dinner, is crafted with care and artistry. Ramen broth simmers for days, sushi is shaped by masters, and even convenience store snacks are fresh and delicious. Konbini stores are culinary destinations, offering perfect onigiri, bento boxes, and inventive treats. Regional specialties abound: okonomiyaki, tempura, udon, yakitori, each with its own story. Eating in Japan is a journey for the senses, with quality at every level. The dedication to food is profound, from street vendors to Michelin-starred chefs. Every bite is an adventure. It's a paradise for food lovers. Here, even a quick snack can be unforgettable. Japan's social fabric is woven with unspoken rules and etiquette. The bow is more than a greeting, it's a nuanced language of respect. You'll see it everywhere, from shopkeepers to train conductors. The distinction between inside and outside shapes everything, from removing shoes to how you speak. Concepts like han and tatame, true feelings versus public face, help maintain harmony. Small gestures matter: don't point, don't pass food chopstick to chopstick, use the tray for payment. These details create a society that feels safe, polite, and welcoming. Once you learn the steps, the dance of politeness is beautiful. It's a culture built on mutual respect. Harmony is the invisible thread holding it all together. Japan's landscape is filled with unforgettable inventions. Capsule hotels offer private pods for a night's rest. Strange, but brilliantly practical. Vending machines are everywhere, selling everything from soup stock to live beetles. They're a symbol of trust, automation, and ultimate convenience. On the grand scale, sumo wrestling is a spectacle of ancient ritual and raw power. Matches are brief, but the ceremony is timeless: salt throwing, stomping, and silent standoffs. Then there's the onsen, the communal hot spring bath, a place for relaxation and quiet community. Bathing with strangers may seem odd, but here it's pure bliss. Whether in a mountain onsen or a city bathhouse, it's a uniquely Japanese experience. These quirks make Japan endlessly fascinating. Beneath the modern surface, Japan's soul is anchored in tradition. Even as neon lights and bullet trains define the cityscape, the heartbeat of the nation is found in rituals passed down through generations. In every bow, every festival, and every quiet moment of reflection, the past lingers, shaping the present in subtle but powerful ways. Ancient temples aren't just relics, they're living centers of spiritual life. These sacred spaces invite people to pause, to pray, and to reconnect with something greater than themselves. The scent of incense, the sound of chanting monks and the gentle rustle of temple gardens create an atmosphere where time seems to slow, and the wisdom of centuries is felt in every stone. Artisans, or shokunin, dedicate lifetimes to perfecting crafts, from pottery to sword-making. Their hands carry the memory of their ancestors, and each creation is a tribute to the skills honed over centuries. The patience and discipline required are immense, and their work is a living testament to the value of mastery and perseverance. Their pursuit isn't just skill, but a spiritual devotion to their art. For many, the act of creation is a form of meditation, a way to find harmony between mind, body, and spirit. This deep sense of purpose infuses every brushstroke, every fold, and every forged blade with meaning. The seasons are celebrated with ceremony. Cherry blossom hanami, parties, the bittersweet beauty of mono no aware. These gatherings are more than just social events. They are moments to appreciate the fleeting nature of life, to find joy in the present, and to honor the cycles of renewal and loss that shape the human experience. Nature and tradition balance the pressures of modern life, providing an anchor in a fast world. Amid the rush of daily routines, gardens and tatami rooms offer spaces for reflection and calm. Here, the old and new coexist, reminding people to slow down and cherish the simple, enduring moments. Shinto beliefs foster respect for the environment, shrines in forests, reverence for natural beauty. The rituals of purification and gratitude connect people to the land, encouraging a sense of stewardship and harmony with the world around them. This connection to history and nature gives Japan its depth and resilience. Families pass down stories and customs, ensuring that the lessons of the past continue to guide future generations. In the countryside and the city alike, tradition weaves people together. It's the ancient heart beneath the modern skin. The contrast between old and new is not a conflict, but a harmony, each enriching the other, creating a culture that is both timeless and ever-evolving. Tradition is the quiet strength that holds everything together. It is the invisible thread that connects people to their ancestors, to nature, and to each other, ensuring that, no matter how much the world changes, the spirit of Japan endures. What can we learn from Japan's eccentric wonderland? Many quirks are elegant solutions to living together in harmony. The first lesson, consideration for others transforms society. Clean spaces, patient queues, helping strangers, collective responsibility creates safety and calm. The shokunin spirit, pride in doing any job well, elevates daily life. Dedication to quality is an antidote to disposability. Japan shows you can embrace the future without losing the past. Robot cafes and tea ceremonies, bullet trains, and ancient temples. This balance is Japan's greatest strength. It's a place that makes you think, smile, and wonder if we could all be a little more Japanese. The adventure never really ends.